Frequent flyer flies, la 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 la. Frequent flyers back.
What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer? Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to extend the warmest welcome. My classic flying space. Used to be a construction yard right here, y'all, but now it's life storage. But I got this little plane drone out here, y'all. This is the Stark from 4DRC. And this thing is a brushless drone in the form of a plane. Some of you guys who are familiar with the channel probably remember that I had another drone that looked almost identical to this one, but it's a little different. I actually have that one out here, y'all. And so this one right here is the SG100. Check it out. A little different. Let's see if I can get them both in the shot right here. Let me move back. Okay, so check it out. They're very similar, but they're not the same. There are some distinctions. This one here has a hard canopy right here and a pointed nose, whereas this one is all foam, and the canopy is not really a separate thing. It's just all foam. The canopy is a formation of the foam there. The props look similar, but I'm not sure if they'll fit, because there are small differences on the screws. But it looks like the motors are the same though, exact same motors. There are differences in the design of the foam as well. As you can see, this one is squared off here, whereas this one is more pointed there. And so there are differences between these things. They aren't the same plane or drone for that matter. And also, this thing I got off Amazon. This one I got from Banggood, I believe. Bumblebee out here, or wasp, or whatever. But this one here I got off Amazon, and there are two versions you can choose from. And this one don't have a camera, and this one does have a camera. So this one has a camera. This one also has optical flow, so it stays in position when you take off with it. This one doesn't. And so this one is $10 cheaper on Amazon. You can actually get this one as well as a camera optical flow option from the same seller, but it's a different color. I actually like the colors on Amazon a little more than I like this color, because it's red, and you guys know I love red. That's my favorite color. And so the one on Amazon has some red highlights. It has a red, this part here is red. It's pretty much the same quad though, same plane, just different decals and all, and different color accents, different paint job. But you can get that for $10 more. And I'm going to show you guys now how that $10 is worth it, because this one flies a little better, a lot better actually than this one. This one is okay. If I had I flown this one without even flying this one ever, I probably would like this one. But being that I flew this one first, this one is just miles better. For one, it has that optical flow sensor, so it stays in place. When you take off with it, it doesn't move around too much. And this one is all over the place. As soon as you take off with it, you can trim it out to try to get it to stay at a little more stable hover without moving around as much, but it still drifts. And this one actually flies a little better too. As you can see, the nose on this one is pretty big, you know, compared to this little $10 more expensive one. And so, and that plays a big difference on the way that it looks when it's flying. A lot of times you'll see it bobbing back and forth from the weight of that nose there. I think it even though it's foam and it's pretty light, it offsets the balance with that little bit of weight there, as opposed to this one. And I'm not sure about the KV of the motors, how fast the motors are spinning, the props are spinning, but that could be a thing as well. I don't know the power of the motors, because they do have different batteries as well. I think they're both 2S though. I could be wrong. One of them could, this one could be 1S. I'm not sure. Doesn't really say. But this one seems to have a little more power and all. Different transmitters as well. This is the 4DRC transmitter, and this transmitter right here came with this guy. So I'm just going to fly this one right here to show you guys what it flies like, because you guys haven't seen this fly on the channel yet. Let's get it. Alright, I gotta make sure I don't forget and step on this other one down here. So let's see. The on and off switch on this one is on the bottom, whereas the other one has the on and off switch on top. The lights are a lot better on the other one as well. So let's take off with this guy. Wow, and it flipped over. So we're gonna recalibrate this guy. So let's recalibrate it. Both sticks to the lower inside corners. Recalibrates it. Let's try to take, I never took off like this. Wow, one of the props aren't spinning. Let's see what's going on with that prop. I have no idea. Let's try to start it up the other way. And this motor seems to not be working. Let's turn it off and try it again. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this guy won't take off for me. And I have no idea. Really haven't done anything with this thing. So it looks like one of the motors on this thing died. So this guy isn't going to take off. So I guess we're going to fly the other one. I was going to tell you guys I don't recommend this one anyhow. And check it out. There it is. And here it is. This thing won't even take off. So we're going to fly this one in 3 speeds as well. But check this one out, y'all. This one is a little more stable, flies a little better, has a little more pep. Faster flyer. And this one does snappy flips. It even does backward flips. Forward flips. Do it do forward flips? No forward flips, but it does do rolls and a backwards flip. Alright y'all, so weirdly I got this thing to work by simply unscrewing this little panel down here. If you take the battery off, you can unscrew this screw there, that one, and that one, and remove this little panel right here, and you can see the ESC in there. And I didn't even do anything to the ESC. I just removed this panel and kind of moved it around a little bit, and the motor, when I plugged this battery back on and turned it on to try to test it, this motor started working again. So I don't know if it's a loose connection in there or whatnot. I'm not sure, but hopefully I'll be able to show you guys this thing flying in the air now. Okay, so it's working now, y'all. It's a little windy out here. So let's try to go to the second rate. Oh, it has 3 rates actually. let's go to the first rate so I can show you guys the throws and everything. Side flying in low rates is barely taking me anywhere. That's forward flight. Backwards flight. Okay, let's go on second rate. So when this thing is starting to, I think it has some interference here. So the radio signal isn't that strong as well. As you can see, there's a calm breeze out here and this thing is having trouble, a lot of trouble fighting this wind. Putting it in third rate. And it's going down, I think because it lost connection. Let's try to take it back up again. Yeah, it's losing connection, y'all. Well, I'm not going to be running around chasing this thing. I don't know what it is back here, but whatever it is, it's got this thing acting real weird. I can't really fly it too far away from myself out here, and the wind is messing with it. It does flip. Let me try to get a flip out for y'all. Fighting against this wind. Yeah, it acts really weird when fighting against the wind. Sheesh. Wind did pick up a little bit, but it shouldn't be acting like this though in the wind. Let me try flip. So that was the flip. And the wind seemed like it's trying to take this thing towards the tree. It only flips to the side. It doesn't flip backwards or forward or anything like that. But as you can see, this thing is nowhere near as good a fly as the other one. It's got a little more better connection over here than it did over there near the Home Depot. But now it's struggling with the wind though. I can't even show you guys the in-between rates, the two softer rates. I can only hold it in this high rate here. That's the flip. So yeah, this thing will be okay on a really calm day. Maybe indoors for sure. But as far as outdoors, well, altogether I would say get the other drone. It flies better. And on this site, I think the seller is Bezgar. And if you get the one with the camera, which is the other version that I was flying for you guys, it has a red accent on it. A different paint job altogether. And so I would recommend that over this. I would say skip this one, pay the extra 10 bucks or whatever it is, and get the one with the camera and the optical flow sensor in the smaller form factor. So let me try to land this thing. Oh, it's going back in the air again. Come on, I landed this thing. Okay, there we go. So that's the 4D RC Stark from the seller Bezgar on Amazon. I would say go for the camera version. It's a lot better, flies more stable and all with the optical flow. This one is maybe an okay indoor flyer or on a calm day with no wind. Thanks for watching.